Let's start you out in Anderson. Battle of 5A teams. Burns lost 5 players to the other school in Anderson, Westside. They've got a lot of talent coming back, although Trey Segura, their star, was limited because of an ankle injury. And this was a game that also did not have the fine running back for Hannah playing much, K.D. Patterson. Todd Summers with the recap of this showdown that proved to be a tight game.
Hannah star running back K.D. Patterson is limited to just 1 carry because of illness, and Burns star back Trey Segura also has just 1 carry on the night because of an injury. After a scoreless first quarter, Hannah breaks through early in the second quarter as Kayvon Cole scores a 55-yard touchdown to give the Yellow Jackets a 6-0 lead. Same score all the way to the fourth quarter. The Rebels finally get on the board as Talik Dawkins uses some nice moves and sheds a few tackles en route to a 37-yard touchdown, game tied at 6. On the extra point, the ball is mishandled, but Kane Rogers rolls out and finds John Cummings for the 2-point conversion. Burns up 8-6. Just over a minute later, the Yellow Jackets answer. Brandon Cunningham throws to the sideline. Antonio Hatton makes the catch, sheds a tackle, and takes off. 62 yards for the touchdown. Hannah back on top, 12-8. Next Rebels possession, Kane Rogers rolls right, throws to the middle of the field, but Jamirion Oliver picks off the pass for the Jackets' 3rd forced turnover of the night. And this time, Hannah makes Burns pay. Brandon Cunningham straight ahead for the 1-yard touchdown. Yellow Jackets lead 19-8. However, just over 2 minutes to go, fourth quarter, the Rebels capitalize on a Yellow Jackets turnover as Zy Landrum finds tight end Jackson Delaney for a 13-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion good. Burns cuts the Hannah lead to 19-16. The Rebels get the ball back, move into Jackets territory, and with 4 seconds on the clock, Kane Rogers' pass to the end zone for the win falls to the ground as Hannah holds on, beating Burns 19-16.
Our defense stepped up all game. Offensively, we put them in a bind several times, and they just answered the bell. So proud of our guys and the way they fought. We made plays when we had to. It's definitely not a perfect game.
In Anderson, for the High School Red Zone, I'm Todd Summers.
So Burns went west, Spartanburg went east over to South Point. Mark Hodge has a lot of players back from the 6-6 team. He is excited for his 5th edition of the Vikings because of guys like Calvin Choice and the dump off from Trey Burke. This was in the 3rd quarter. Spartanburg down by 4. They took a 16-13 lead. Later in the 3rd, South Point up by 3, and Choice responding right away. A kickoff return, his 2nd TD of the night. 23-19 Vikings. Oh, Choice, a good-looking player, wearing that gold and purple. Came down to the final second. South Point up by 2. Will Love showing his team some love with a game-winning field goal. Under 10 seconds on the clock, the Vikings pull out a huge win over a South Point team that won 8 times a year ago. Vikings get their first season opening win since 2018 with that triumph on the road, 26-25. Dorman trying to improve. They face Greenville tonight. The new coach is Jabo Shaw. Looks a lot like his brother Connor, the former Gamecock quarterback who was there in support of his bro. It turned out to be a rough late second quarter, early 3rd for the Red Raiders. That Bryce O'Neill touchdown made it 28-7 Dorman at the half after the game had been tied at 7-all earlier in the 2nd quarter. Opening kick return to the 3rd quarter. Aaron Gassaway. Yeah, he put his foot on the gas. I know that's what you were thinking. About an 80-yard return, sets up Najee Fowler for the score. 34-7 Dorman. Greenville made it a game, but the Cavaliers, who had just their 3rd losing campaign since 1993 a year ago, now they'll start out 2024 with a 42-35 win. Keep an eye on the Boiling Springs Bulldogs. Matt Reel doing a nice job turning things around with the Dogs. Lincoln Husky's been a big part of the story. 3rd-year starter, the lefty, loads up against Greer tonight. Kyle Patterson made it 36-0 in favor of the Dogs. And then Husky, another long pass to Patterson. Boiling Springs rolls on. They get a 3rd win all-time in 7 meetings and their 3rd straight against Greer. A shutout, 43-0 against the Yellow Jackets. Riverside and Malden doing battle at Freeman Field. A Mavs team looking much better after a winless campaign. A Riverside squad that won 5 times a year ago but returned some talent. Got a new quarterback, Gideon Murheeb. What an impressive runner he is. Gets out of the pocket, long sprint. Late 2nd quarter with his team up by 6. Grayson Ponder of Malden getting in Murheeb's way right there. He takes him down. But just before the half, Zy Abercrombie turns on the Jets right there. gets to the corner, gets in for the score. Riverside on its way to a victory. They snap a 5-game losing streak against the Mavericks. Well, Greg Porter once won a state title at Hillcrest. Now, roughly a decade later, he's on his second job since then. His first night guiding the Lawrence Raiders, who won just twice a year ago. They were trying to get in the way of Caleb Sutton, Weston Wilson, and his former team, the Rams. That made it 6-0 on the road for Bernard Swigert's group. Of course, Hillcrest having to make up for the loss of a great playmaker in Avery McFadden, who's now at Georgia State. Later, Braden Patterson with the deflection. Potential touchdown pass by Sutton. Low-scoring game, but Hillcrest able to go on to a 16-0 win and spoil the debut for Porter with his new team. Man went on the road down to the Augusta area, taking on Midland Valley, coming off that 11-win season in which they lost in overtime to Dutch Fork. There was LaDainian Martin with the touchdown, and then Big Duke Thomas. The ball falls into his hands, and he rumbles for the score. How do you like that? A massive man with a huge play as Man jumped out to a big lead against the Mustangs, who were 12-1 a year ago. New quarterback is Darnell McLeod. Martin with the jump ball win, getting himself inside the 5, setting up another touchdown. Nasias Morrison did the honors. Man rolling on. Scoot Watson has himself another good team. Scored nearly 60 points in a 56-0 shutout. Easily had won 12 of the past 13 against Pickens. Sam Houston, the 29-year-old head coach of Easley, making his debut, so conceivably he was involved in one of those wins as a player. LaDainian Breedlove of Pickens getting it to Carter McCollum, and he pushes into the end zone for the touchdown. Pickens trying to get what would be a rare win. They changed their offense, and James Reynolds, second year at the helm. Breedlove later to McCollum for the touchdown. And Pickens winning for just the second time in the past 14 matchups against the guys in green. It was a tight one. In fact, it went overtime, and Pickens pulls it out 47-41. A huge victory to start out that campaign for Pickens after just one win a year ago.